California. Unfortunately, I had to make 2 phone calls this morning. 2 phone calls I did not want to make, and they both involve potentially really bad news. It's time to face the truth about this car. As you guys know, I absolutely love the Squadra Corsa. It is my favorite car I've ever driven. And I can actually say that and mean it. And I will never sell this car. This car will be the car I take to car shows when I'm old. I'm already old, when I'm older. With that, I want to make sure it's perfect. And the motor has a serious issue with the metal we found in the oil filter. So it's time to actually go through and figure out what's going on. Now, as you guys know, I saw the issue, then I drove to Monterey, then I did a track day, and then Damon drove the car and was smashing gears. So we may have caused way more damage than I originally thought. So I made 2 phone calls today, as I mentioned. Number 1, to Yost to get this car looked at, do a compression test, a leak down test, and check the oil filter for debris. As well as I called Lamborghini Newport and said, give me a quote for a brand new crate motor. If the motor is dead, I want a brand new factory engine. Again, I want to have it forever. I don't want something janky in the back of this car. So we're gonna find out today, is this engine dead? And how much is a brand new one from Lamborghini? Ready for a downshift? You ready? Oh my God. Another reason why I don't want some rebuilt motor or to rebuild this engine is I don't want this car to be down for like a year or 6 months. And in most cases on an engine rebuild, as you guys know, there's other issues you find along the way. Right now, we haven't been driving around the channel. All the cars are in pieces. The Squadra Corsa needs to be that staple, that's reliable. And it has been incredibly reliable. 57,877 kilometers of reliability. Now it's my fault I didn't clean the injectors. So at the end of the day, the car didn't fail, I failed. But maybe the car's okay. Maybe it was a one-off. Well, we have to find out. I'm really stressed about it. I didn't want to make a video about this, but for you guys like to be transparent because we vlog everything. And I'm praying that this motor is okay and I don't have to buy a whole new motor and have the car down because I want to drive this car like this week, like right now. I noticed a few of you guys were a bit upset I drove the car to Monterey anyways, and I joke around a lot, but I do love this car, and at that point I thought, well, if it's already damaged, it's damaged. I'm just gonna drive it. I had tons of fun at Monterey. I had tons of fun at the track. If it is my fault that the car is even more damaged and it costs me more money, well, that's on me. It does suck. So I'm really hoping for a positive outcome in this video, and I'm really hoping if it does need a motor, that's not some crazy dollar amount and or is even available. God, I love the E-Gear. Speaking of E-Gear, the opposite, manual. The 599 is coming back. I actually came really close to selling it, but then decided that we haven't delivered on that car with potential. And I really want to go crazy on a body kit. The car needs that. It sounds crazy, it drives crazy, looks kind of boring. What I want to figure out is how do we do the 599 XXX kit on that car? I know it makes one, so we'll have to make one. There's garbage flying everywhere in here right now. My God. Hey, it's the gumball boy. No, wait, that's not you. Who's that? That's not the Swedish fish. What are you guys doing? Why are you following me?
You want some nuts?
Oh. Oh, payback is gonna suck for them. It never gets old. 4 years at this car. That's not true. We broke up for a little while. This is the X that got away. I thought the grass was greener, but turns out other cars were just crazy and emotional and needy. But this car just delivered. One more. Ready? Like that, we've made it safe and sound. Tim is here.
Hello.
And he has not cut his hair yet. I'm proud of you, Tim. Keep fighting the good fight with that hairdo.
Got it.
So Mike S is on vacation right now. Him and his family went to Mexico. Or maybe it was just Mike that went to Mexico and left his family at home. I don't know, but Mike's not here. So we're here to our friends at Yost? Yost? Right, Yost, check this out. We have a 720S. It's not stock, but definitely more stock than the one that we have. Big ass on there. I saw a car that grabbed my heart for nostalgic reasons, and that is the McLaren MP412C. Sexy. The first production car built by McLaren with McLaren engine, McLaren engineering, and McLaren's original headlights, which I actually think are really cool. Early models, to open the door, you swiped, and this one has the swipe. It shows you right here how to open the door. Swipe your hand. We're not gonna do that because it's not our car. But this car is really cool. Mine had no issues with it. That car is still out there pounding back the kilometers. But that's not why we're here. This is not a McLaren vlog, okay? This is a Squadra Corsa save the Squadra Corsa. Now, I mentioned to these guys earlier that Lamborghini's giving me a price right now. Newport's giving me a brand new crate motor. But honestly, I want this motor. I don't want to have to do all this. It's not exciting. Coming in hot with the camera. How are you?
Dave, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How's everything?
What are we doing with that?
Sorry, I wasn't sure.
Reset. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you. So I called you on the phone.
Yeah.
One of the injectors was clogged, so Nick at VF cleaned it. Said it was really bad. Nick told me before I sold the car to get them clean. And I was like, yeah, Nick, shut the f up. I didn't say that. I thought it. I didn't say it. He's scary. Off camera, he's like, it's a big thing. So we pulled the oil filter and we found some metal in it.
To be safe, probably good to do a compression, a leak down test on the car and get a good baseline.
In this video, we will find out the fate of the Squadra Corsa. Okay, we're gonna go grab Damon from the airport.
Okay.
Damon's flying in for a special appearance. The founder of Daily Driven Exotics, 2012. True story. It started in Duncan, British Columbia in 2012, an idea he had. And look where it is today. Quick tour. This is the parts department, and this is the part of McLaren that flew off. It's a normal issue. 720?
Yeah, I mean, just look at this. 2 clips, sorry.
Oh, nice.
2 clips only.
We love McLaren, but sometimes we're like, all right, we're getting the tour. Take me to your back room, sir. Oh, I can't show that. That's a different video. It's a surprise, but check this out. We got a Ford GT, beautiful. We actually almost bought one. There's one for sale right now that has a story behind it, but it's a good deal. And we're wondering, like, would you guys want to see a build on that car? We'd have to do a full rebody. It'd have to be crazy. When these cars came out, they were like 160 and they could not sell them. Sat at the dealerships. They offered them discounts because no one wanted it. They were like, what's this? Now they're like, oh, that's what that is. Well, Damon's helicopter's here. Let's go pick him up. Gentlemen, take care of my baby. I love gold! Wow, the van is filthy. Oh my God. Why is it so dirty? No, Damon's gonna lose his mind, you guys. Cashews? Are you threw at me?
Mark threw at you.
I'm gonna get you that. Mark did it? Mark can dish it, but can you take it?
Oh no.
I know, you know you can take it. Well, if you see a bunch of cops, you know Damon must be nearby somewhere. Hey, the fastest dude here at the airport.
Back to California.
Let's go.
What's up, man?
The door's not opening.
The door's not opening. Well, guess what? That wouldn't be the only problem in my life today of things going on with cars.
Oh, don't even get me started, dude.
The Senna's passenger side windows doesn't work. Had the engine light come on already. Thermostat and the suspension failure. And then August is like, yeah, and this car is definitely out of our league, so we can't do anything about it. It's got to go to the dealer.
McLarens need to be driven. We drove ours, no problem. We don't drive them, all the problems.
It's always got 1,000 miles on it. Now, I hope you don't have any plans. We got to go straight to Protective Film Solutions.
Well, that worked for me. Right now, Mark is filming the Squadra Corsa to find out if the motor is dead or not.
So super excited to have the car in the shop. I mean, these Squadra Corsas are amazing to see. They're very rare cars, so we don't get them in the shop too much, especially with this race kit that you guys put on the car. It's beautiful. I'm sure it's a blast to drive with the VF supercharger. I'm just really excited that we got it in the shop. We can help out today. Whatever that was isn't there anymore. Hopefully we don't find anything in the engine today that would be detrimental. So we'll set this over here, wait till Dave gets back, and then we'll pull it open and see what's inside. Well, everything looks pretty good in here. We won't really be able to see anything until we cut it open though. Next, we're gonna do a compression test on the engine just to check overall health. So we're gonna have to remove these panels, take the ignition coils out, pull the spark plugs out. We'll turn the motor over and see what our numbers are. There's a few things that could be telltale signs if you do have low compression. One could be poor drivability. You could have misfires. You could have smoke coming out from the exhaust. Just taking out the bolts that hold the coolant reservoir in place. So we'll have more access to get the coils out. Usually the engine's a little colder. Coil harness is all in one loom here. To get this disconnected, we're gonna have to take the whole loom out. You can't just disconnect one at a time. It would be nice if they gave you that ability, but they don't. That looks good. Not even any carbon buildup on it. Yeah, that one's a little bit iffy. We pulled out all 5 of the spark plugs on bank 1. Cylinder number 3 didn't look so good, so that's a cylinder we're gonna especially look at and make sure that the compression's good and maybe do a leak down test on it as well. Okay, so we just popped a new oil filter in here. The old one is sitting right over there waiting for Dave to come back, and we'll cut it open and see what it looks like. So here's our compression tester here. It has different adapters depending on what spark plug you have. What this tool is gonna do is as the engine's turning over and creating compression, this needle's gonna move. So you crank the engine over a handful of times, whatever the manufacturer's specification is. We'll watch the needle move, whatever number it lands on, and we'll check it with spec and see if it's good. So we're checking cylinder number 3 on bank 1 just because the spark plug didn't look fantastic. You know, it had a little more carbon buildup on it, so maybe some oil is getting into the cylinder, so that's why this is going to be our main focus. So we have everything hooked up now. We've got the ignition disabled, we have the fuel injectors disabled. We're going to crank it over and then we'll see what our numbers are here.
We have to check in on the kit on the 720.
I already know the quarter panels are made and they'll be shipped out Friday.
Oh, that's good news. Hey,
I think so.
we're good.
Well, I mean,
Everything's
I haven't heard
A1.
anything from Ayad about, did he fix the headlights? Did
I
he
don't
get
know.
the door panels
Let's go
done?
find
Did
out.
he get anything done?
Today is a day of reckoning at
Yeah.
DDE.
We also have no gas.
We have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, why is the van filled
Why,
with no
why
fuel?
are we in the van? Where's the Hummer?
The Hummer's at the shop.
Oh.
But we use this.
Why didn't you pick me up in the Hummer?
Well, we were at Yost just down the street. Yost?
Yos.
We were at Yost just down the street just now.
I don't like the van unless it's got NOS, and right now it's out empty. Empty.
That's solid.
So we've cleared all the faults. We have 0 event memories and everything. We have our engine right here. We have our engine electronics too. So this car has 2 engine ECUs. Transmission looks good. Everything looks good to start it. All good?
Not today. Nice try though. Private security in the US looks like an actual cop car. Like if you saw that, you would think that's a cop, but you'd be wrong. All right, Damon, show me what you've been planning behind the scenes here on the race car. I'm pumped to see this. It's been a while since we wrapped something, Tim included.
I'm wrapping everything now. I got
Are
the
you?
Mercy going.
Yeah.
I got the race car going. The Senna.
Good old familiar protective film solutions. You can always rely on a bowl of candy. Oh yeah. You know, my goal one day is for them to have enough money to buy full-size chocolate bars to give away. But we're not there yet. Check out the color of this Bentley Continental GT. We have a secret wrap happening right now. I can't show you that, but this is super sick. Now I have a huge update on my Bentley GT3 goals in an upcoming episode, but it's a big one. It's an exciting one. It's a good one. It's good news. It's not always bad news here at DDE. Sometimes it's sparkly news.
So you guys, we're at Protective Film Solutions here in Orange County. I say that now because Ryan's gone out to Florida to start the second location in Fort Lauderdale, which I'm leaving tomorrow morning to go out there and film with the Murcielago. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're working on another Lamborghini project. It's the Evo 2 race car. It needed some color. As much as I love the raw carbon fiber, it's a little boring,
It is.
right? I mean, it doesn't pop on the track.
And now it will.
And now it will. So, as you guys know, Tech and I partnered up. We have what we officially called Tech Super Gloss DDE 720 GTR Pink, better known as the Lark Pink, from the McLaren infamous F1 GTR race car and the P1 GTR Lark car. Now I have my own vinyl, and you guys will be able to have it too. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to change things up. I didn't want to just do just the Lark livery. I wanted to show you guys how versatile this color is. Although we call it pink, it's a really deep pinkish red, and it's very, very vibrant, and it works really, really good with dark tones and also light tones. So I'm gonna do 3 different liveries with this color. And the first one starts right here with the race car. Now I don't want to show too much,
A little bit.
but we'll give you a little teaser on the back end.
Ready?
Little teaser.
That's what they get. That's all they get.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk around to the front. I'm gonna show you guys a little teaser of the front end. Hold on, one sec. See what I did there?
Oh, that was good.
Got the steering wheel now. So we have a big event coming up, and that's why we're wrapping this car now, and it's a huge priority. We wanna make sure the car looks amazing. We wanna make sure that we have a bit of a livery put on it, and it's very DDE, because we will be going to Grid Life, Laguna Seca, October 20th to the 22nd. I don't know if you guys know how big of a deal this is, but Laguna Seca is like a legendary track. It's a cool track. And then on top of all that, it's probably one of the most infamous tracks because it's a track that has been in sim racing
Yeah.
or sim driving since the day that any type of like sim games even came out. So I'm thinking Gran Turismo. That's when I first drove digitally. I've never driven it in real life. And a lot of the time when you go there, they do have noise restrictions because of all the people that reside around that area. In fact, Dave, you know a little bit about that after getting kicked out of the preserve. Tell us about that.
So ironically, on simulators, when we were in Japan, they had the F1 simulator, and we did on that track Laguna Seca, and I crashed in the coast route every single time.
It's very hard.
We'll learn that in real life.
It's very hard.
Okay, we're gonna give them a little taste. Ready?
So I'm gonna give you a little taste. It's not done. We're gonna break it up with a little bit of patterns and obviously a livery over it. But for the most part, this car is gonna be very DDE 720 GTR pink.
That's all you get.
That's all you get.
It. The party's over.
That's all you get. So stay tuned for the full reveal of this car, you guys. It's gonna happen real soon. This car will be done in the next 3 days. The other car that's gonna be done in the next 3 days is gonna be the Murcielago. And the Murcielago is going to get a very special reveal, and that's going to be in person at the Supercar Saturday event in Fort Lauderdale. That is October 14th. I will be personally with Ryan and a whole crew of people. We will be at the Supercar Saturday in Fort Lauderdale. I believe it's at the Hard Rock Hotel, which is where we ended.
The Gumball.
Gumball, yeah, the one that looks like the guitar shapes.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to go and show everybody the brand new interior on that car. I'm telling you, how sick is it?
All details
insane.
for both of these events we link in the description, you guys, so you can follow both the events, Laguna Seca and then the event in Florida.
Grid Life. In fact, if you click the link in the description for Grid Life, they're gonna give you guys 20% off.
What?
DD fam. So come on out, spectate, or bring your car and let's have some fun. That's the interior of the
That's
Mercy.
insane.
I think I should put this back. They'd have a hard time driving this car and moving it around if I take the steering wheel. So
Yeah.
let me put this back.
Yeah.
Hold on. I also want to turn the traction control all the way off.
That's it. Other way. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh.
Ryan, what's up? How you doing?
Welcome to the Hurt
Good.
Locker.
I hear you want to know what type of decal package I want to put over the race car.
Our livery.
If that's the word you want to use for it, I like it when you use big words around me. Dave suggested putting DD on the door, but I think that's a bad idea.
I don't want to break the internet, okay? I want to like all of a sudden change for everybody else on the internet.
So let's chat. Well, I want to do obviously some logos, but then I also think maybe just to break up the color a little bit, we can put a little hint of a pattern here and there. Have a pattern in mind. We're gonna have to turn the cameras off, and you guys are gonna have to wait, you sons of.
We are back at
So what's going
Yost.
on?
Yost.
What's wrong? What
Well,
did you
Damon,
do?
the issue is this. As you know, the
These guys
Squadra...
have games? Dude, I need my quarters. Can I play this?
Oh, by the way, I got you something. It's not here yet, though, but I got you
How do I
something.
play this? I want to play
I got
this.
something really cool.
Oh, dude. Let's go.
Hit it. Oh, boom.
Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
shit, your sock.
Let's see how good I am.
Damon has what's called attention deficit disorder, where things that are shiny, like this is bad. I have it too. This is killing me right now. Hold on. I can't not look. All right, boys. Now it's time to find the fate of the Furious. What did you guys do while I was gone?
Oh man, okay, tons of fun stuff. So we
We'll get
pulled
back
out,
to my conversation
Yeah,
after.
no problem. No problem. So we did the oil change on the car.
Thank you.
We have the oil filter over there.
I'm not
waiting
paying for that.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. We did the compression test on the car.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how that turned out, or do you want to see this first?
Well, let's do this first because this is the most visually stressful part. I'm still waiting for the price for the new motor from Lamborghini.
That doesn't look good. From my expertise.
Well, the oil, this car, like the last oil change, Timothy did it.
Oh no.
Maybe 1,000, not even 1,000 kilometers ago.
cartel?
What?
Tim's the secret sabotager. Tim's down deep. Tim's actually the hater.
Oh,
You the hater, Tim?
sabotage.
You the hater, buddy?
So we're
You
gonna
don't
cut
want
this
to mess
open.
with Tim, by the way.
We gotta cut it open, so let's do that.
Oh, he's gonna cut it open real time. That way you guys know we didn't put anything in it. This isn't
There's a
set up.
handful of
This
sand
is
on
real.
it.
Yeah. While he's cutting it, you're dropping metal bits.
What is that? Holy.
Get serious. Let's go.
I'm so nervous right now.
Oh my god.
Just get it done already! Jared said yelling YouTubers, right? Everybody stop what they're doing! I'm laughing because I'm nervous right now. How often do you pull apart these filters when you do oil changes?
Not very often, only if the customer's concerned.
I'm concerned. I'm not paying, so I'm not really a customer. So I'm out of here. Dine and dash, service and dash. Ding, 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 ding. Cost $12,000 in damage to my diffuser to save on an oil change. didn't pay. You'll get used to us.
Yeah, okay.
Or you won't. This is it, boys. Are you as stressed as I am right now?
Dude, you got all the fun.
Hey, Edward, scissors hands over here.
Oh my gosh. Let's cut the other side off.
Oh my god. Look.
Oh, that's it. Your motor's done. It's trash.
There's nothing in it.
Doesn't look bad to me.
No, it looks great.
I think you're okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, hold on. We have not talked about the rest of this.
Oh, hold on. What's the rest of it?
Yeah, the compression test. Let me
So,
get-
did you do a compression test on it?
Yes.
Well, what's this?
Special.
That's some paper.
Yeah. All right, so the
Why are you
reading,
so nervous right now?
I'm nervous for you. Okay? So, the reading should be 150 psi
Per cylinder.
per cylinder. You know, give or take a few psi. And here's what we got. About 150 like per. So we're all good.
Hey, Squadra Corsa lives to breathe another day.
Still good. Still good. That's wrapped and PPF.
Not
so.
that side.
Yeah, it is.
I had to look twice. All right, that's good news.
know
Squadra
the car's
Corsa, now it's time to plan road trips to put on 100,000 miles on this car.
Dude, I'm telling you, Lamborghini V10s for the
Are
most
awesome.
part are pretty bulletproof.
They're solid.
Like the fact that this car's been supercharged for years with Dave driving.
And a dead
Cold starts,
a dead
cold
injector.
revving.
Yeah.
So this one of these cylinders was starved, and there's no issues with compression.
Yeah.
And it was
number
cold-
3 by any chance? Because that's the one that we pegged that may have had an issue.
Well, so there's more to the story?
Well, okay, we
Tim, heard him,
we found
Tim, heard him, do it, action, Tim.
It was number 3.
What was it?
Number 3 spark plug looked a little off. We pulled the spark plug out, looked at it, looked a little bit off. We checked the cylinder, everything was good though. You're good to go.
Very good. My question would be, have you ever seen a V10 Lamborghini actually have a problem?
I have.
Really? Well, so all jokes aside, we've had, and this isn't a flex, we've had 5 supercharged V10s. Some of those were Gallardos, most were Huracans. But like out of all the cars we've ever had, and I've done some gnarly to all my cars, but I always serviced them properly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Never had an issue. Like never, ever once. What have you seen?
Not this variant, not the LP560s, but more so the newer Huracans. We've seen some engine seized due to them legging out and things like that.
You've seen it seized?
Yeah,
Due to what?
leg out. So meaning
What's that?
The rod breaks and then the piston stops and causes major engine failure
On a stock car?
on a stock.
With oil in the car?
You know, I'm not
Because
sure.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, no, it's happened. It's happened.
That is crazy. That's just got to be like a lemon.
That's possible. Yeah. Mhm.
I've never met someone who's like, I had a catastrophic engine failure, and we're talking 11 years now that I've been in this game, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think the majority of them, if they did have an issue, were caught under warranty. So they were just replaced under warranty and taken care of.
Oh, so that was a defect, because it happened early on,
It would
which
have
means
to
there's a
have.
problem from the beginning. Yeah.
That's crazy.
By the way, this gentleman fixed my AC from Monterey, so thank you for that, by the way, too, because
Appreciate it.
I didn't have air conditioning. And it turns out it was a loose fitting, right?
Yep. Pretty-
The whole time I had no AC for 2 years was a fitting,
Really? Damn.
right? All right.
Well, that's a good reason for you to stop servicing your own cars on this channel.
All right, Mark, pay the bill, and let's go check out 720.
Let's go see the 720. I hope there's a good update. We know that the headlight sockets were being a real pain to try to get fitted to the actual headlights, the double piece headlights, as well as we need to come up with a solution for the air to vent into where the front radiators are. And then the doors. There's a whole like molding the doors together thing, so let's go up and look at that. Menace to society. I rest my case.
The break. Welcome back to LA.
Get off on beach.
How long are we on this for?
For 5 miles.
Jesus Christ, why would we go on the 405 right now?
This was the fastest route on Google Maps and on Waze.
I don't think so, Mark. I think you're a liar right now.
Did you look it up, Dave?
You just want to spend alone time with the boss, you piece of shit. I have Tim navigating, and he says we should have taken the PCH. It's only 8 minutes. I made that up. The PCH from the shop is 8 minutes right now.
But you didn't carry the 0.
Oh, integers, I forgot. Oh, that drive is exhausting. He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me. I know what he's doing. He wants to get there first. He just jumped the van.
Hey.
I can't even get at this angle right now. Time for an update here on the 720 GTR. We are a McLaren family here. We now have a Senna, and we also have 720. And if McLaren ever makes a pickup truck, that's what I'll buy. In the meantime, oh yeah, dude.
You called and then they were like, quick, put a couple of guys on the car. The boys are coming.
Drill a hole in the hood.
How's it going, boss?
You have to wait a second. I want to enjoy this for a moment. I haven't seen the car with the kid on it at all. I wasn't here last week, so. Damn. That is a lot of carbon fiber. What do you boys think?
I liked it more when we first walked in, but as I'm getting closer, I'm seeing some of the struggles, but it's so sick, dude. The wing is so nasty.
Oh, Dave, you haven't seen the wing.
No, oh my. You guys they've seen this, right? Yeah, you've seen the wing. Bro, what in the actual F? Damn.
Why?
You know how it mounts right to the bumper like that with rivets. Tim, any thoughts to add to this conversation?
Yes.
You have fun with that at 300 miles an hour, right? The Autobahn. So it looks like we're getting some headlights fitted. It's been a huge undertaking for the boys here at King's. They're making it happen. The King has arrived. How are you, dude?
What's up, bud? How are you? It's nice. Good to see you guys.
So it's going really smooth out here, easy.
Easy.
Full bolt on.
It's going good. Yeah. So, trying to fit the headlights.
And?
We thought the headlight is gonna mount it from inside.
Yep.
But we was wrong.
So it mounts from the
headlight
outside.
has to mount from outside, which is the puzzle for the headlights. So we did one already.
Yeah.
We are in the process for working the other one. We have to mount the headlight first, and then the puzzle.
It goes on the outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I had it wrong too.
Yeah. So.
I'll show you guys. Look. There's a headlight. It's very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, actually it looks good.
So we were confused because we thought the actual headlight mounted from the inside. Even back at the HQ when I was testing this, I put it on the inside, but it goes on the outside, which is interesting. Do we love this?
You can see headlight is mounted with the bracket inside. So we was thinking to trim this one, but you know, it's not even touching the headlight from inside. So if I trim it, it's gonna have a huge gap inside. What should we do, you know? Just insane. It's non-stop rising, you know?
That doesn't make sense that the headlight would be that far back.
It's never easy doing this stuff. But here's what I will say. The Squadra Corsa is good to go, so I'm happy.
The kit's pretty screwed up. The reality we just talked about off camera is that it can't stay exposed. I know it's gonna break some of your hearts, but if you were here looking at how the kit is, it just doesn't work. In order to make the kit actually fit on the car, it's gonna need cutting and bonding of materials and all sorts of stuff going on, and then it's gonna look like crap. It can't stay exposed carbon, unfortunately. That's the hand we've been dealt with, guys. So what we're gonna do is make it work. Iad's gonna hopefully try to get his team to do it all. He's gonna give me an answer tomorrow. There's a lot more work than we anticipated. He wants to obviously see it on. I said, do whatever you gotta do to make it look good. Paint the car black. We'll know it's a carbon bodied car, but I was gonna put the Lark livery back on it anyhow. That's what the 720 GTR is all about. It's about that livery on the car. It'll look completely insane when done. So have some patience, hang in there. This is just part of the game, man, of building cars. Not everything goes perfect.
What's with that sigh?
It makes me sad, man. It looks so cool exposed.
You know what would bug me if it was exposed anyhow? The weave's not all going the right way anyhow. The fender's going this way, the hood's going this way. It's like the hood and the bumper where the V is doesn't line up. Fender to the front bumper is off because the measurements weren't done right. We already talked to the manufacturer about that. It is what it is. They're gonna have to add material so it lines up with the fender. Like, he's gonna make it look good, but it's not gonna be exposed carbon. Deal with it.
So I just got an email from Lamborghini. As you guys know, if this engine was dead, which thankfully it's not, I was gonna buy a brand new one. Can you guess right now, they have one in stock on US soil for a long block for a Gallardo/STS, Canadian version. It's all right, it's all through Lamborghini based on the VIN number. Guess how much it is for the long block. So no accessories, no intake manifold, just head engine, some coolant.
$40,000.
Oh no.
$80,000.
70.
$88,427.35.
Buy it. It's always good to have a spares package.
All right, fair.
Isn't that what they say with because race car? Spares package.
88. That's like, that would be perfect. Like from Lamborghini, no headaches, no issues. So I just saved 88 grand and tonight we're gonna spend it on dinner. Luna girl?
Sounds like caviar and champagne.
Sounds like we're going to Vegas on a private jet.
Two things I don't like. Okay, let's go.